Definitely one of the biggest complaints that I have with my Samsung S95C is that I cannot use Nvidia image scaling or DLDSR. What a bummer. Nobody told me. I didn't know. Okay? So I was concerned about the One Connect box with the drops, but I didn't know that this was going to be an issue. It seems like most people don't know about this. And one of the biggest problems is not that you cannot use DLDSR or image scaling on the S95C. One of the biggest problems is that you cannot even delete this true 4K resolution, which is 4096 by 2160. And the reason why you want to delete that resolution is because it causes a stretching in some games when you are in full screen. So if you go back to borderless mode, with some games you cannot enable HDR. So you see the problem. It is a big mess. All these TVs come with this 17 by 9 resolution that needs to be deleted for PC gaming. It is completely useless and it causes issues. So now you're not deleting the resolution from the TV, it's just what you're getting on your PC. The resolution is still there inside the TV, so you don't have to worry about it. It's something you can reset. It's not something dangerous to do or anything like that. So in this video, I'm gonna show you how we're going to get DLDSR and Nvidia image scaling, as well as deleting this resolution, working on the S90C. Okay, this is only going to work on the S90C so far as I know. I don't know why this wouldn't work on the S90D, but give it a try and let me know if you get this working. It would be great for the community. So I'm gonna show you step by step, okay? So the first thing that we're going to do is enable G-Sync. Very important. It's not going to work unless you enable G-Sync. So we're gonna come here to G-Sync. Let me just cancel this thing. We're gonna come here, G-Sync, and very important, I was struggling with this for a long time because I was not checking this box, which I've never even paid attention before. This was never necessary for me. If you don't check this box, VRR doesn't work when we're doing this for some reason. So enable this settings for the selected display model, enable G-Sync, hit apply, and of course we are in PC mode. Okay, PC mode, let me show you. PC mode, so you come here, connected devices, edit, PC mode. Okay, that's where we are. Now we enable G-Sync. Let's go to the game bar to double check. VRR is on. And we're gonna come here to change resolution. And I recommend you to set the color depth to 10 bits and 120 Hertz, okay? That's all we need for now. Then we are going to use the CRU app and the Colorcontrol app. Link in the description of the video. So the first thing we're gonna do is we need to access the service menu to disable DSC, display string compression, because it is on by default, so we can use 144 Hertz with 10 bits. Now, I got this information from a post, link in the description of the video. Again, I've shared this post many times. And from my understanding, they are implying that this is going to work raw, 144 Hertz, 10 bits, with DSC off. And I don't believe so. And I'll show you why. The thing is, after doing all of this, it works. I can use the DLDSR, I can delete the resolution, no problem. But when I go, let's say I'm playing a full screen game and I do Alt Tab, I see that it takes a long so it takes, I see a black screen that takes some time. So that means DSC is still enabled, I believe. But it doesn't really matter because DSC is lossless. As long as I can use DLDSR, Nvidia image scaling, and delete that through 4K resolution, I don't really care. But just a thought. So we're gonna come here, Colorcontrol app, and we're going to add the TV first. Someone told me that you can have your internet set as a private network, so your TV is auto-detected by this app. I tried that and it didn't work, but you give it a try. Otherwise, you need to add the TV manually. So when you click here, add, you need to know your IP address and MAC address. So I will have a way to get that information on the description of the video. You can get the IP address here on the network settings of the TV, but the MAC address is not there for some reason. So you can find that real quick on the PC, no problem. And then you just name that TV whatever you want. So then after doing that, we come here to settings and we're going to check this box, show advanced actions under the expert button. Okay. Now, of course, keep in mind that accessing the service menu can void your warranty and all of that. I don't believe so, but I have to, give you the disclaimer. You can always reset, and everything will get, everything you did will get. If you revert that back, the log and everything that you did is gonna get deleted. So they don't know what you did. They will know that you reset the TV. So you might have to give support a call and ask them, hey, I need to reset the TV because I want to delete all the apps and all of that. If you want to have like a backup justification of why you resetted the TV, but I don't really care about none of that. I don't really care, honestly. It's not an issue for me. But do it at your own risk. We're gonna access the service menu, but now we're not gonna do anything with the brightness. I will let that for a different video. So we come here, expert, and we go factory menu, next, and we're gonna access the service menu. Well, it's telling me not available right now. So sometimes this has issues. Let's go again. Oh, I didn't select the right TV. That was the S90C. Let's go now to service menu. It should work now. Yeah. So I was for the S90C, that's why it didn't work. So then we come here, you can click next. It's gonna show you more options. So you click next on the Colorcontrol app. And now we don't need the advanced options. We're just gonna come here to option, MRT option, and we're gonna come here where it says game mode, and we're going to change this from the default 12 down to 9. Okay, so we go back, and we're going to exit. Oh, actually, we need to reboot the TV. For this change to happen, we need to reboot the TV. So after doing this, the TV is going to turn off, and it should turn back on, but it doesn't. I don't know why. So I just turn it back on, and it's gonna take a little bit longer than usual. And then after doing this, you will see that DLDSR is working. So you have that available. But the problem is it's not going to work well because I'll show you. The numbers are going to be wrong. So now we go to the Nvidia control panel. Here it is. And we will have the option. You can see here, DSR factors. Okay. So we have the option, but the problem is this. If I go here to enable this, take a look at the resolutions. This is 6144 by 3240. That first number is wrong. And the reason is the factor is 4096. So you don't want that. You want 3840. So we have to delete that 4096 by 2160 resolution. Otherwise, it's just going to look wrong. Okay. So how can we do that? Let me first change back to 60 hertz so I have a better experience. So as you can see, the 120 hertz, it got reverted back, and now I'm back to SDR for some reason. So let's go and enable HDR again. It doesn't matter, but I like to be on HDR all the time. So HDR is not even working right now, but we'll figure that out. Let's go here to the CRU app. So we're gonna open this CRU app, link in the description of the video. And this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna select your S90C. This is it. And then we're going to come here under extension blocks, double click this CTA A61, double click that, TV resolutions, and we're going to eliminate this 4096 by 2160 at 24 hertz, at 30 hertz. I don't see anything else here, so that's not expected. Okay, so let me try this. Let me get out of here. Let me try this. I'm gonna do this in real time so you see the struggle if you face the same issue. So I have PC mode right now. I restarted the TV. Maybe I would need to restart the PC. Let me do that. Let me restart the PC to see if all the resolutions appear, because they didn't appear, and that's, you see right now I am in limited range. So after turning off DSC, you see here that it doesn't even let me use RGB full 10 bits, and under the PC resolutions I don't even have 4K available. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to reset the PC and I'll get back to you. Okay, so I'll tell you what happened. I had to disconnect the TV from the power because it was not turning on, and I don't know why. So when we're messing around with this stuff, yeah, we can screw it. I don't know why that happened, but I just want to let you know. So it is what it is. It's working now. I just unplug it from the power for a second, plug it back, and it turned back on. It didn't want to turn on. It was not working at all. So yeah, I will give you an update if something happens. But yeah, I don't think this should be dangerous at all. We're just disabling DSC. If anything, you try a higher resolution and it doesn't work. But yeah, as soon as I turn it back on and turn on the PC again, HDR was on already. And let's go to the Nvidia control panel. I think this is 60 hertz. Let's see. Yeah, this is 4K 60. And yeah, it's 10 bits full. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. Let me see if G-Sync is on. Let me make sure that VRR is on. Yeah, so VRR is on. We have 60 hertz, 10 bits. So let's go to the CRU app. And now this one, I can tell you for sure, 100%, there's like zero risk of using this app because you can always reset everything back to the way it was. So the worst thing that can happen is that you lose signal completely, and then you can just reset everything. You just use a different display or use a different HDMI port and reset everything, or reinstall the drivers. That's not gonna damage the TV at all. So now we're gonna come here to this CRU app. Make sure that you select the S90C if you have a different display. And now we're going to come here under extension blocks. I'm gonna open this. We're gonna go to TV resolutions, and we're going to delete this 4096 by 2160 resolutions. I eliminated 2 over there, 2 over here, and 2 over here. So 6 of those 4096 by 2160 resolutions. Then we come here to HDMI support, and we're going to eliminate this one. Also, we eliminate that one, okay? And now we come here to HDMI 2.1 support, and we're going to change the VRR range from 48 to 120 to 48 to 144. Click OK. OK. And now we're going to come here to add, and we're going to change this type to display ID 2.0, add detailed resolution, add, and here we're going to change to 144. Oh, before we do that, we have to change this to CVT RB2 standard. Now we change to 144. And what this is doing, it is calculating the rest of the things based on this standard, so it is right. Okay, 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 and okay. And then we're going to come here and restart 64. And now when we go to the Nvidia control panel, that resolution should be gone, and we should be able to get it up to 144 Hertz. Supposedly with DSC disabled, but I don't think this is actually disabling DSC. So as you can see here, that 4096 by 2160 resolution is no longer there. It's no longer here either. So we're going to enable DSR. I'm going to enable this DLDSR. Check these 2 boxes. Actually, wait. That number is not right. Let me close this and open it again. So when you do the changes, maybe the control panel doesn't know about the changes yet. Let's see if now it's right. So now this DLDSR resolutions are right. 5760 by 3240 and 5120 by 2880. So we click OK. That's all good. Apply. And it should work now. So let's try it. Should work now. So now that we are here, I force VSync on the Nvidia control panel, high quality clamp, power management, prefer maximum performance, low latency mode ultra, and this DSR smoothness on 33 gives you good anti-aliasing, but if you want that a little bit sharper, you can lower that to like 25 or something like that. But I think that's a very good value. So then we come here to the resolutions, and let's try DLDSR. This one is the PC one, and this one is the TV resolution. So this is the one that can go up to 144 Hertz. Let's give it a try. Of course, we don't need to enable it on Windows. We can just use it on the games. But I just want to show you that it works. There you go. 10 bits, full RGB, 144 Hertz, 2.25x of 4K. That's 5760 by 3240. And G-Sync is on. Let's check that VRR is on. There you go. VRR is on, 144 Hertz. Let's open a game. Let's check out this game. This is Sleeping Dogs. Very, very good GTA-like game. Older, so it runs very, very well. It looks fantastic. And yeah, this is a game definitely worth trying if you've never played it. So let's go here to the options, display. As you can see here, I'm using 5120 by 2880 at 144 Hertz. And my frame rate goes up to 144 when things are not going crazy on the screen. So yeah, this is definitely for me for older games, but if I can finally afford that 5090, I'm definitely gonna be using this a lot, just to make the games look better. And of course, I can already use it for 60 FPS game for some games. Actually, I played Red Dead Redemption like that with DLSS at the same time. DLDSR and DLSS is a very, very good combination. And it gives you better anti-aliasing, it just looks better. So I can use it for 60 FPS with Game Motion Plus for a lot of games actually. But 144, yeah, that's a 4090 or 5090 for sure. So yeah, as you can see here, it's working. I'm getting 110 frames per second. This is feeling fantastic. And HDR, I am using Windows 11 Auto HDR because RTX HDR has some issues working with DLDSR for the moment. I'm not sure if I tried the RTX HDR tweaks to see if it works. Maybe it works. I'm not sure, but I don't think so. So you have to use Windows 11 Auto HDR, and yeah, that might be another video, but it is capped to 1000 nits. So I'll see if I can figure out a way to push it more than that, because this S95B with the 1500 nits mod gets up to 1500 nits, and I'm gonna show you that in another video. So yeah, let me know your thoughts and opinions, and if you have any questions.